Hi, I'm Scott McKenzie, founder of home care agency Blueprint. If you're looking to start a home care agency in Idaho, you're in a great place to build something meaningful. Demand for in-home care is growing, and families are looking for reliable professional agencies they can trust. But before you jump in, it's important to understand how Idaho handles home care, because the licensing requirements here are different depending on what kind of services you plan to offer. Let's break it down step by step. Do you need a license in Idaho? Here's the short answer. It depends. If you're offering non-medical services, things like companionship, transportation, help around the house, or general support, Idaho does not require a state license. That means you can start a private pay agency providing these services without going through a formal licensing process. However, if you plan to offer any medical-related services, like skilled nursing, physical therapy, or home health aid support under a care plan, then you're required to get licensed as a home health agency through the Idaho Department of Health and Welfare. And if you want to bill Medicaid or Medicare, you'll need that license, plus federal certification. So whether you're planning to stay non-medical or grow into skilled care, that initial decision shapes everything that follows. What about your office? Regardless of whether you're licensed or not, Idaho expects you to have a real business address. A P.O. box won't work, and running everything out of your living room might be okay at first, but it's not sustainable if you want to grow or build credibility. That's why we usually recommend getting a small executive suite. It gives you a professional setup, a place to meet with caregivers or clients if needed, and it helps you stay organized from the start. It's also a requirement if you go for a licensed home health agency, because the state may need to inspect your location as part of your application. Licensing process for a home health agency. If you are pursuing licensure, here's what the process looks like. You'll submit a full application packet to the Idaho Department of Health and Welfare. That includes a completed license application, documentation showing your services, staffing, and oversight proof of insurance, a staffing plan and resume for your administrator emergency plans, infection control policies, and office documentation. And if you'll be offering skilled care, nurse supervision protocols. Once your packet is reviewed and accepted, the state will schedule an on-site survey, basically an inspection to make sure you're fully set up to operate safely. After you pass the inspection, your license is issued and you're good to go. Policies and procedures. Now here's something a lot of people don't realize until they're deep into the process. If you're applying for a home health agency license in Idaho, the state requires a full set of customized policies and procedures, not just generic templates. These policies need to show exactly how your agency will handle client intake and service delivery, caregiver training and supervision, record keeping and privacy, client rights and emergency situations, clinical care coordination, if applicable, and overall agency operations in line with Idaho's administrative rules. It's a lot to build from scratch, and that's why we provide Idaho-specific policies to our clients that are already structured to meet the state's requirements. What about operations? Whether you're licensed or not, launching your agency takes more than just paperwork. You need to hire caregivers, train them, build schedules, send invoices, run payroll, and keep track of every detail, all while staying compliant and professional. That's why we created BlueprintOps, a complete back-end system designed to help you run your agency like a well-oiled machine from day one. With BlueprintOps, you get scheduling, payroll, and billing systems, step-by-step caregiver onboarding and training tools for client care plans, record keeping and supervision, Idaho-aligned compliance checklists, and the guidance to grow with structure and support. We've taken what we've learned, building agencies from the ground up, and packaged it into a system you can plug into right away. Common questions. We hear from Idaho clients. Can I start without a license if I only offer companionship? Yes. As long as you stick to non-medical services, no state license is required. Do I need a physical office? Yes. The state expects a real physical space, not a P.O. box. A small executive suite works great and meets all expectations. What if I want to grow into licensed services later? You can absolutely start non-medical and add skilled services later. We help clients make that transition smoothly when they're ready. What do I need to keep on file for caregivers? Even if you're not licensed, it's smart to keep training records, background checks, and signed job descriptions on file. For licensed agencies, it's required. Now this is my final thought I will end with. Idaho is a great state to launch a home care agency, but only if you do it with the right systems from the start. When you build on a strong foundation, you save yourself from unnecessary stress later on. You stay compliant, look professional, and set your agency up to grow. If you want to see how we help Idaho agency owners do this the smart way, I'd love for you to watch our 10-minute video with Caroline. She's our agency launch guide. She'll walk you through exactly how our CHCE certification and BlueprintOps platform work, and how we help everyday people launch agencies they can be proud of. Click the link below to watch the video, and when you're ready, book a free clarity call with our team. We'll walk you through your next steps, answer your questions, and make sure you're building your Idaho agency the right way. I'm Scott McKenzie, and I'm here to help you make it happen. Let's get started.